My name is Licinio Lima. I'm coming from the University of Minho, which is in the north of Portugal.
And what made you want to come to this A World Worth Living In conference?
Well, I've been studying, teaching, researching adult education and lifelong education since 1979. So I'm very much engaged on the study and researching of all kinds of adult education, and especially popular adult education, associations, popular associations, and also studying public policies in Europe, and not only, also in Latin America, concerning the education of adults.
So you have been around for a while, you have experience, so nothing here can really have been new for you, what you have
No, there is always something, something new, because things change a lot in these times, even in Sweden. I studied several times in Sweden, in Linköping University, and almost 30 years ago I visited several folk high schools, etc. So I think that, for instance, Sweden keeps, and the Nordic countries, keep that tradition concerning the study circles and also study associations, folk high schools, etc. But even so, we can see that probably the welfare state in the Nordic countries, and especially in Sweden, it is not so strong anymore as I find it. I could find it 30 years ago, probably. Also, we exchange a lot of experience with other countries, because this is a world assembly, a world organization. So we learn a lot, because things tend to change a lot, not so much in education or pedagogical aspects, but in policy terms, the priorities, the role of the OECD, the role of the World Bank, the role of the European Union concerning the European countries. So it is, I can tell you that for me, even 30 years after, it keeps on being a very exciting theme to be engaged in.
One issue which is sometimes being discussed in the Nordic context is the need for a generational shift to attract new people into popular adult education and folk building, indeed, to become teachers, to become thinkers, to study it, to work with it. What's your experience on this issue? Do we see that need? Is there a need for such a rejuvenation, or is it already coming?
No, I'm not pessimistic in what concerns that. I mean, I think you are strong enough to attract a new generation to this. Of course, we must not rest on the strong points of a system. We have to rebuild, to bring new people, new ideas, new ways of dealing with technologies, new cultural aspects, diversity, which is very important. But anyway, I think we still have a very strong background, because folk building in the Nordic countries makes part of the history and of tradition. So it is a strong point. It is not a new thing you are trying to build up. No, it comes from the 19th century or before, and so it makes part of yourselves. I'm very optimistic concerning that.
What seminars, out of all of the seminars which are offered here, what seminars did you take part in?
Well, I've been more related in this conference with the connection between adult learning and education and the world of work. That's it's not really a topic I'm researching for a long time, but I am more interested on that, because in a way I think I'm a little bit critical. I think actually that adult learning and education, of course, has a very important role in economics and in the world of work, employability, etc. But I think that it is too strong just now. I mean, there's a lot of the new demands from the economic sector to adult education and learning. That is not bad, but we still have to maintain our field of adult learning and education also as a pedagogic field, a very specific field with the humanistic tradition, social justice, and all these kind of basic things, general education, liberal adult education, and not only vocational training, employability, productivity, economic competitiveness, which of course are very important themes, but that but I think we must avoid that they take over completely our field. So I am very much engaged on this topic just now.
In a couple of days, this event will be over. We will all be traveling home again. And when you come home, they will ask you, what did you see? What did you learn? What was it like? And then if you can tell them only one thing, what will it be?
Well, it's difficult, one thing only, but diversity, it would be probably diversity concerning different cultures, traditions, different continents, different ways of defining adult education and learning, different problems, different policy orientation. So diversity is actually
diversity and richness, multitude,
richness, also conflicts and problems. But that is the world. I mean.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.